Yesterday, I was preaching about how much more you can make. Okay, preach is kind of hard, but I was letting you know how much more you could make by selling more. And one of the things I was going by is you serve 10 tables a day with an average of 3 guests each. So you serve 30 guests. Now, if you can push 5 products that are $10 a piece, you're going to make an extra 50 bucks. Or yeah, you're going to sell an extra 50 bucks a day. That's going to make you $2,600 a year if you make 20% gratuity. 5 items. And I was telling you that, think about it. If you're pushing drinks, appetizer, and desserts to every single table, if you can't sell 5, you're doing something wrong, man. 5 should be cake, like a minimum. So I looked at the real numbers. What if you could sell 8? Like, think about it. If you get one table and all 3 people order wine at your suggestion, you're 3 out of 5 right there. All you have to sell is 2 more glasses of wine, 2 more cocktails, 2 desserts, 2 appetizers, and you're golden. 2 tables could do it for you. As a matter of fact, that one table could do it for you, right? They order 3 wines, an appetizer, and a dessert. Boom, you're there with one table. That's 10% of your goal for the day. Think if you did that for every single table, you'd make $26,000 extra a year. $26,000 a year extra. I don't know what to tell you, man. I wouldn't mind that. But I looked at some figures, and I looked at just like a random restaurant, mid-tier. And if I add the average price of appetizer, wine or alcohol, whatever, and dessert, I come up with 1166, and that's a mid-tier restaurant. That's not even like casual fine dining. That's mid. I'm not going to give you a name, but it's doable, man. And if you're higher than that, you're going to get more than that. So 1166 instead of 2600, you're looking at 3G. If you get a 22% gratuity rather than the 20, you're looking at 3375 a year. $3,375 a year just to do your job properly. That's what your restaurant wants you to do. And think about the addeds with this. If they truly enjoy what you're selling them, you can make regulars out of those guests. That's even more money. Your house is going to make more money. They're going to see you in a new light when you start selling these things. You're going to get better sections. That's going to mean more money. It's like plus, 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 plus. You see where I'm going with this? And realistically, if you're firing on all cylinders, like, hey, I get it. Not everybody can every day, all the time. You get busy, you get weeded, like you can't do it all the time. Hello, we live in the real world, not some corporate fantasy land. But in the real world, you should be able to do at least 5, man. At least 5. And here's a little incentive. If you can do 8 appetizers or desserts or cocktails, wines added that you normally wouldn't push out because you're not selling them, you sold them at 20%, you're looking at $4,000. At 22, $4,500, 22%, $4,500. And if you look at the real world number of 1166, at 20%, you're looking at very close round numbers, $5,000 a year, man. If you're pushing out at 22%, $5,500 a year, $5,000 a year just to actively sell alcohol, appetizers, and desserts. Like, are you in it for the dough, or are you just there to collect a paycheck, get whatever you get? Like, when it comes right down to it, if you're given fabulous service, 25% is not out of the realm of possibilities. And if you actively are selling these things, I think you can do better than 8. What if you could push one extra item to every table? One to every table. Oh, yeah, that appetizer sounds great. We'll have that. Oh, dessert. You know what? Thank you for telling me and mentioning that fantastic dessert before we were through with our meal and full. Yeah, boxing that up for later. That's going to be great watching TV. And this dessert, you know what? Let's have another one of those to go. That's how good it was. Are you on the same page with me? These are things you can do. And think about how much more you're going to make. If you could push 16, like you could double that number, that's one every table, and half your tables you're selling two. So you're selling one drink to every single table or appetizer or dessert, and half of your tables you're also selling the dessert at the end. For example, I think we all know in a best case scenario this could be done, and that'd be close to 8G a year. 8 grand. Who doesn't want it? I want it. You know what? If you sell it and you don't want it, ship it over to me. I'll take it. You're welcome for the advice. Peace. Have a great day. I hope this fires you up to go make some more money. In my world, in my little head, oh man, if you could see inside my head, I'm so sorry. Be happy you don't. But you could make some real money. I think about things like this on my way into work to get fired up to sell, man. Sell, sell, sell. Please, please, please. I want to make as much money every minute of the day that I can at work. Peace. Go make your money.